Hi everyone, and welcome to Life Group. Thanks for letting me be part of it for the next couple minutes. Let me start by just encouraging you in the fact that you guys are getting together on a regular basis. This is church. These moments when you gather around a table or a living room, sharing life and exploring faith together. I believe with all my heart that our best chance to get close to Jesus is with other people. So keep it up. Making this time a priority will never be anything short of time and energy well spent. This week, we kicked off a brand new series called Disillusioned and started a discussion around what we're supposed to do when life doesn't go according to plan. Think about the number of times your life has gone exactly the way you wanted it to. I'm betting you only need one hand and you don't need all the fingers on that hand to make the count. Because reality is most of the time, things don't go according to plan, right? It's kind of like that family vacation you went on when you were a kid. Odds are mom and dad sat you down and explained all the things you were going to do. First, we're going to see this, then we're going to do that, then we'll stay here. How'd it go? A little like the Griswolds' trip to Wally World, I'm guessing. Or remember these things? Maps, like real maps? Remember when you used to sit down and come up with a plan and you would highlight the route that you were going to take, only to find out later that there was construction and detours, all things that a map couldn't show you. Your perfect plan fell apart. It's kind of like life, right? So what are we supposed to do? How are we supposed to avoid constant disappointment and dissatisfaction and looking back at the plan we had for our life only to mourn and kind of fantasize what could have been instead of what is? Whether it was on the map or not, how do we navigate it well? How do we start accepting things? I think that's the first step. Accept that things won't go according to plan. It's critical. It doesn't mean you don't feel or have hurts or disappointment. It's just that we understand God constantly operates with purpose. It's the fact that your purpose may not fit into your plans because God has a purpose for you that's a part of a much larger picture than just you. You may not always understand it. You may not always think it's the thing you would want it to be, but it's important to understand that God has purpose beyond us. And we get no better example of this than when Job and his story began to unfold in the Bible. He was in the middle of a great life. He had a lot of money, a great family, a lot of security for the future, but suddenly it all comes crumbling down. His livelihood disappears, his kids are killed, and he's so sick that he's literally living like the walking dead. So Job had a choice. He could become angry and bitter and hold on to this and blame God and shake his fist, or he could worship. And that's what he chooses to do. He accepts God's purposes for him. What's amazing is that at the time, Job had no idea what God was up to, no idea what this was all about. But we're still talking about him because he accepted that God was doing something he didn't understand. What would it look like if every day we accepted the cards we were dealt? What if we admitted that the circumstances weren't what we dreamt they would be, but that we trusted that there was something bigger and better beyond our imagination and beyond our understanding? What if we just threw the cards up in the air and let God pick them up and arrange them in ways that he saw fit and kind of let go control? Because Job's story is both unique and common. It's unique because it's his life and it all happens and we get to see behind the curtain a little bit. But it's common in that all of us have these moments where we realize the train has come off the tracks. And so we're faced with choices just like Job. Choices in our life where we find ourselves in a situation similar to chapter 1 of Job's life. And Job trusted God. Will you? Have a great discussion. See you soon.